Hello everybody and welcome back to another Sicky Dolls MMA video. Today we'll be reacting to the main event in UFC 286. Leon Edwards gets it done by a unanimous decision. It wasn't a unanimous, I think it was, over Kamaru Usman. Wow, what a performance from Rocky Edwards. Doubt this man once, doubt this man twice, but for a third time, bro, you can't doubt this guy anymore. And he's the welterweight champ. Fair as you can possibly be. Beat the best guy at, in that division for 5 rounds. In my opinion, won 4 out of the 5 rounds. Maybe all 5 rounds he possibly could have won out, but I would have said he won 4 rounds. And man, fucking hell, what a performance. All the doubters now did. You can't be saying that's a lucky head kick, he's a fake champ, and it was a fluke, all that bullshit. Not anymore. Leon Edwards is the welterweight champion. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If you go and watch my breakdown video, you won't find a better breakdown video than that. I'm telling you for a fact. Go watch my breakdown video before watching this, because Jesus, man, I hit nail on the head with so many just unbelievable takes in that video. I mean, I said, the elbows and the clinch, the knees, he has to elbow more. It was like, if you guys don't know what videos I do how both men can win, and kind of broke it down what Leon Edwards can do better. And I said he needs to knee more in the clinch, so Kamaru Usman isn't going to be able to bully him more. He's going to have to use lateral movement way more, which he did. The knees in the clinch, like I said, just fucking so many knees in the clinch. What else did I say? Mixing up the kicks from low to go to high. Dude, he did that throughout the fight, and that was one of my key tips for the path to victory for Leon Edwards. And man, he did all of them, and that's kind of how he won the fight, isn't it? And I also said, for the last thing I said, I think it was try and not be on your back foot as much. He did get on his back foot towards the later rounds, but I would say it wasn't as bad as what it was, if that makes sense. Like in the first fight, dude, holy shit, he was on the back foot so many times, kind of struggling with Kamaru Usman's pressure. But this time he was countering Usman really well. Obviously the knees in the clinch were really good, and just kind of moving it off the cage very effectively, and not really giving Kamaru Usman that respect. He didn't let Kamaru Usman bully him this time. And you saw that in Leon Edwards' performance, dude. I mean, Leon Edwards looked phenomenal. And, who's going to be able to touch Leon Edwards now, dude? Who's going to be able to touch Leon Edwards at welterweight? I mean, he's probably one of the most technical guy in that weight class. I mean, let me just bring up the welterweight rankings right now. UFC rankings. Because, I mean, Shavkat Rakhmonov could be a danger, but I feel like Leon Edwards could beat Shavkat. No bullshit, man. So Colby Covington could be an interesting one. Khamzat Chimaev, he's not even at welterweight anymore. Khamzat Chimaev would be a tough matchup because of the strength. But, Leon Edwards might be able to win that as the fight goes on. But, dude, Leon Edwards just looked amazing in that fight, dude, 100%. But Kamaru Usman, where does Kamaru Usman go from here? I think he just fights Shavkat Rakhmonov, right? I mean, that fight makes sense. Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal's already done. Bilal Muhammad's kind of just sitting there. I think you should do Bilal Muhammad versus Colby Covington for a title shot, and then do Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Kamaru Usman like the summer. That's what I'd be doing. I think that makes the most sense matchup wise, and it's just, I kind of feel bad for Kamaru Usman. He's 36 years of age. This could be the Tyron Woodley 2.0, man. Like, where does Usman go from here? Like, honestly, like, I don't know, man. Was that Kamaru Usman at his best? I really don't think so, I'll be honest. I don't think Usman was the same kind of guy in there that would go over and kind of bully him. I think maybe the knockout was playing on his head, and don't get me wrong, I think Leon Edwards is just that good. And I said, dude, the elevation fucked this man up. I said the elevation destroyed Leon's footwork completely in that fight. He literally gassed in the second round, like putting his toes in the cage, backing up. So it's like, I think the elevation factor clearly showed in this fight. Leon Edwards just looked like a completely different fighter for sure. This is like an Aljamain Sterling versus Peter Yan 2.0, isn't it? Like, it really is. Like, Aljamain Sterling got dominated in the first fight. Had like a good first round, but got dropped, I'm pretty sure. And kind of just got dominated the whole fight. Second fight, he makes the right adjustments and wins 3-2. And this is kind of the same thing. Like, Leon Edwards kind of got dominated, apart from the first round and the 2, 3, 4, and 5. He was getting dominated in the 5th round until he got the, well, not dominated, but it was a closer round. But I think Kamaru Usman was kind of winning it at that stage, and then he found the head kick KO. So yeah, it's very, very similar to that, isn't it? It really is, how both of these guys made the adjustment. And yeah, I think that's another weird record in the UFC. I think champs are 3-12 after getting an immediate title shot, like immediate rematch, which is very, very interesting. Excuse me. So the stats show, like, these champs can't, the mentality, they can't come back from it, man. Like, 3 wins to 12 losses, which is just very, very interesting. And man, I just, where does Kamaru Usman, is this going to be like a Tyron Woodley 2.0? Like, is this going to be like the same kind of downfall as Tyron Woodley? You know, it's very possible, man, because he's 36 years of age, coming off a KO loss, coming off another loss, back-to-back losses, first time in his whole career, after kind of being unstoppable for like 10 years, just destroying everyone, not really having any close fights ever, apart from the 2 Colby fights. That's kind of the only close fights he had. But yeah, like, man, I don't know where Kamaru Usman goes from here. I think like Shavkat could beat him, dude. I really think Shavkat would beat him. I'm gonna be honest, I think Shavkat has the takedown defense. Maybe Shavkat's striking defense it's not the best, but like, I don't know, man. Like, Kamaru Usman, I don't know where he goes from here, man. But yeah, let me know your thoughts where Kamaru Usman can go from here. Very interested in who would you like to see Leon Edwards take on next. I think that he has to sit out until the end of the year, honestly. I don't know why he would do Colby Covington versus Leon Edwards, in my opinion. Who would I favor in that, though? Fuck, that's an interesting one, dude. Dude, I don't want to doubt Leon Edwards, but like, Colby Covington's a hard matchup for him, dude. The way Colby Covington puts on that pace, and Leon Edwards doesn't have the greatest cardio of all time. He can obviously go 5 rounds, you know, somewhat well, obviously. But like, Colby Covington has like a 3rd lung in there, bro. So be a very, very interesting matchup. You know, if they get kind of ridiculous with Colby Covington's odds, you know, I might have to play that. But yeah, again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, your matchmaking. Very interested to see how where Leon goes from here, you know. And Kamaru Usman, dude, I just don't know where he goes from here either. It's just, Kamaru Usman just got fucking knocked out and then just kind of schooled for 5 rounds. I mean, it was a competitive fight, but you could clearly see who the better fighter was. You know, Leon Edwards was just a more technical guy, more skilled fighter in there, quite clearly. And, you know, you didn't really see Kamaru Usman land any big shots apart from that jab that he got the takedown from in round 2, I think it was. I think it was round 2, wasn't it? Which he won, which is one of the rounds I actually scored for him, wasn't it? Round 2. So, yeah. Was it round 2? Did I score round 2 for... I don't think I did. But yeah, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one for my UFC... What even is it now, dude? UFC Vegas, probably, I'm assuming. What is next week? UFC... What even is the schedule for next week? Events. Let's see this. UFC Fight Night, San Antonio. Farah versus Sandhagen. I'm very, very interested in that matchup. I will see you guys there for that breakdown Monday. Have a good night, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Peace.